Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penge, and welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath, and of course welcome back to Happyland, where things are going okay. I mean, things could be going better in Happyland, but things could certainly be going worse, so I think I'm pretty content with our lot. I mean, the people here seem to be relatively ambivalent. I mean, I know they live in Happyland, but they seem to be a little bit more glum than I would be hoping for. So they're neither sad nor happy, hoping for the best and fearing the worst. Now, we might be able to help with that a little bit because we have got quite a lot of new buildings. And last time out, we were able to do lots of science because our roving explorer folks out on the map were able to go and explore lots of locations and grab us lots of science points. So we've got this building here. We've got the little cookhouse, which is marvellous. So that'll produce some nice meals, which should increase morale. We also, last time, got this constructed over here. This is the school. We have a school for the children. So no longer are the children just sort of roaming around. They can actually go and get educated. And I hadn't noticed this before. It was pointed out in the comments that the school is an old school bus, which is that's a nice touch. That's a very nice touch indeed. So an old school bus, a little sort of thing up there for the time. Got a little play area down here as well. So a little bit where they can sort of hopscotch or whatever, and some swings to make it sort of fun. So that's quite exciting as well. And we got all sorts of little bits and bobs done. Last week we've got some more residences, which is great. We've got more people coming in. The big thing that we started working on was this got completed. This was the wind turbine. So we have a wind turbine in, it is finished because we started constructing this great big thing over here. This is our environmental station and we want to get this complete because then we can put people in here and they can wander around the place and clear the big puddles of nuclear waste, which are just getting in the way. They're just getting in the way and making people ill. But the problem we're finding is that we don't have a lot of metal. We need 7 more metal to complete this. I think we've got enough. Yeah, we've got enough in terms of those component things. We've got plenty of those. But yeah, it's metal that's the problem. So yeah, we've got need 7 to complete that. And we've got 0 at the moment. We have entirely no metal. Are you guys actually bothering to get some metal? Yes. Okay, so you are going over. I think as soon as they grab it, as soon as they bring that metal back here, it is being immediately repurposed into other things. So we've turned this off. We've turned the tool shop off to say, no, don't go and don't use the metal to make tools. We need the metal to make this thing here, which is very, very important. However, there might be a way for us to get metal, and that's using the world map. We're going to have a look at that in a second. We do have an impending meteor shower. This happened last time, didn't it? It happened at the sort of start of the last part. So the next big catastrophe is a meteor shower. I think we'll be okay. I mean, it was a lot of concrete last time, wasn't it? We've got 40 concrete. Let's just check that this place is actually grabbing stuff. Oh, yeah, it's grabbing loads of stuff. Yeah, much concrete. Okay, good. So we're able to get ourselves a nice supply of concrete, which is marvellous. And what we might do is to try and get ourselves a supply of metal. We might go out here onto the map and attack some of these raiders, because I have been hesitant to attack these raider folks because I was thinking, oh no, they're going to basically kill us. They're stronger than us. They're going to be quite cross and they're going to kill us. But lots of people in the comments have said, nah, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. You might be able to take them on and you'll take a bit of damage and you might need to go and heal up, but you should be okay. So yeah, they only have 9 hit points. So they've got 9 hit points, whereas we've got 80. So Rico here has got 80 hit points. So yeah, he's got an advantage on them in terms of health. He does only have attack 1, defense 1, whereas they've got attack 9 and defense 2. So, I mean, it might, I don't quite know how the, I don't know what the maths is of how much damage they take and cause, but we might be able to have a little bit of a fight. However, first, he's going to go down here and grab these things. There are some antibiotics here that are probably going to be very, very useful indeed. But there is a source of metal over here. So this bandit lair just here, they've got an attack of 12, a defense of 1. There is 42 metal just sat there. That could be very, very helpful indeed. That could be really handy. So we might head over that way. But what we'll do is we'll get him to grab this stuff. He can go back and heal. In fact, who's best at attacking? Attack 1, defense 1. He is attack 1 and defense 1. What about you? You're, yeah, Mike. Maybe we'll get Mike to go over and bop him in the nose. I think Mike was just going to go and head over to grab this stuff, wasn't he? Yeah, so we'll get Mike to get the science points. That'll be fine. So we can go and pick those up. Maybe Mike could have a fight with these guys. Oh, there you go. It tells us what kind of things happen. So we would inflict 4 damage on them. Is that right? We would inflict 4 damage to their 9. So they cause us 9 points of damage. We cause them 4. And then they would be defended by 5 as to our 1. I don't really know what that means there. Does that mean We cause them 4 and they cause us 9. I don't know. Do you know what? We'll go and find out. We'll have a little play with that, I think. But I want to get the science points first. I'm not entirely sure how that fighting thing works. And of course, we have meteors as well. So yeah, no time like the present. Let's just get stuff going on. Yes, I know we haven't got the materials to complete the environment station. We've just been through that. We need more metal. So we've got 2 people working in the scrapper. I think, yeah, the case is as soon as they arrive back, we're just going, right, thank you, and just taking the stuff away. But that's going to be really useful to get somebody into there. To get rid of all this waste is going to be great. Somebody can move, and it's Mike. Okay, right, Mike, head on over that way, please, my good sir. Head over to whatever that was, a radar station thingy, and just get all the science out of that. Because that could be very, very good indeed. I mean, it's quite dangerous. There's a hazard on there. There's a terrifying hazard skull and a 67% chance of danger. But that's 259 science points. We can unlock more exciting things if we get that. So yeah, Mike can definitely go and do that. And then yes, maybe he will go and try and grab this metal over here, because that could be very handy. Okay, Kate can have a little explore. Let's look into that larger looking area just there. What is there? More bandits. Okay, so they've got an attack of 8 and a defense of 1. They're not quite as attacky as some of the other ones. I mean, those guys there are very tough. They've got a defense of 3. But okay, so more bandits. People have said, yes, you'll be fine to go and take them on. That's okay, and I kind of think that we'll be okay with it. We'll muddle through with the people we've got. But we've got 2 scientists, haven't we, really? We've got 2 sciencey folks, and then a kind of scavenger. We need a proper fighter. If somebody could join that's a fighter, that would be marvellous. Look, here's the door. Here is the door. Incidentally, I don't know if it was someone in the comments may have said, whereabouts exactly are you? Because you've got the gate just here, but what's at the other side? You know, where does the road go? Why does the road stop? And let's just pause time for a sec. I think we're in some sort of gigantic national park. Because it looks huge where we are, and it's very, very beautiful. It's lovely. It's got some nice sort of water feature things over here, you know, and it's all very pretty. Lots of trees. Yeah, obviously there's the horrible detritus and the broken cars and what have you. But I think it is just a great big. What's that? Is that like a sign of some sort? Oh no, that's another one of the sort of phone cable sort of post things. But yeah, it just looks like a great big park. And so we're surrounded on pretty much all sides by what looks like quite high. That looks very pretty. Quite high, mountainy sort of rock faces, which I guess maybe is why people don't come in this way. Because I think maybe someone said, why doesn't the trader wander in just here and look around and go, no one here, and then go away? Why are they turning up at the door? Why are they coming to our gate? But yeah, I think it's because A, there is a road, and B, they can't get to these bits because they've got quite high sides. I guess that's why. Okay, right. So you can go over here. You can immediately go over here. This is your priority job. Grab these antibiotics. So you grab 3 at a time. You have taken a bit of damage. That's okay. That's sort of to be expected. Yeah, he can just keep grabbing those, and then he can come back here and have a little rest. Oh dear, this could be a bit of an issue. So a small group of bandits approach the gates, dragging someone with them. The leader points a gun to the captive's head and yells, "We found your colonists snooping around our camp. You want it back? Parlay this son's life for some of that sweet loot you's got stashed." The colonist is definitely not one of yours, but their life is at stake. So do we give them either 51 metal, which we do not have? We've not got that much metal. We've got enough metal to maybe make a small spoon. So we can't really do much with that one. So we'd get a colonist if we can trade them that. Or we can give them 10 clothing and get a colonist. We don't have 10 clothing either. We've got 4. We've just got 4 t-shirts or something. I don't know. So we have no option but to decline, which is terrible. And in this situation, it would be nice to have other options, maybe, you know, dependent on the characters we've got or the skills or the buildings or whatever. Because, yeah, we could say, hang on a minute, we can't give you metal or clothing. We've got quite a lot of wood. We've got quite a lot of food. Would you like some food? Would you like some fibre? Maybe. Would you like some medicine? It would be nice if there were other options that we could deploy. But no, that's what they're into. We're going to have to decline. And, yeah, this could be quite unpleasant then. Wait, what? Your precious junk is more valuable to you than an actual breathing human being? That's some cold blood action right there. I'll give you that. I had no choice. We have none of the resources you want. The bandit leader barks as the group disappears to the wasteland with the victim in tow. Moments later, a single gunshot can be heard, echoing in the distance. I'm very sorry, poor trapped, kidnapped person, but I had no choice. I could not do anything else. -2 happiness to the colony. Oh, dearie me indeed. Okay, well, there we go. That didn't go very well, did it? But, given the options we had, that was the best we could do. That was the only thing we could do. Okay, Mike has got enough action points to get down here into this place and see if he can grab some stuff. He did take some damage, which is unfortunate. And there's 59 more science points remaining. So we'll go and grab those. That might potentially knock his health down to 40. But that's fine. So he can do that. He can then run straight back home. He can come immediately back, have another little sit down, and then maybe we'll send him out to go and get this metal over here. Because it could be very useful. But that's going to take a heck of a long time. Because he is quite some way off. He needs to get his action points back to go back into that place and get the science points. And then he needs some more action points to get back home. Then he needs to rest up. Then needs to head out to the other place where the metal is. So, it's going to be a long time. A long time before he can do anything. You can scout that area, please. What is in there? That is a bandit lair on what I'm going to assume is a hospital of some sort. Because there's antibiotics in there as well. Okay. So we are finding some more interesting resources, not just, bits of wood and metal. We're actually getting different things. And now we're back to you. Go and pick up 3 antibiotics. I find this a little bit strange. I mean, antibiotics aren't big. They're not, unless it's massive crates of them or something. But I mean, when you look, you think 7 antibiotics. It's like, that would fit in a very, very small pack. Why can you pick up 3 at a time? I don't really know why, but there you go. Go back in. Let's see if we can avoid taking any damage. Yay, he did that time. Marvellous. There's 1 left. We'll go and get that one as well. Seems a bit silly to leave it behind. Oh, they're building the environmental station. It's being constructed and it's now finished. Oh, this is very good. Okay, well, let's take a quick look at it. It looks kind of a bit raggedy and run down. No wonder it needs lots of metal, because this is like a great big metal container of some sort. But okay, fine. So that is in. People are seemingly walking through it. I mean, it's very Fallouty, isn't it? I can just imagine shrinking down to the size of these guys, running around in here, going in here, looking for some containers, maybe looking around here for any little items or boxes that might be containing items and stuff. So, it looks very sort of Fallouty. Okay, so now let's pause it. Let's see what we do with this. So we have a person in there. How many carriers have we got? 12. Okay, maybe we put an extra person in here for now. Just to go, yes, we'll have 1 more person, please. So we will have Lillian and we will have Alexander. So Lillian and Alexander can be our nuclear waste removal people. So we now need to move the work area. Well, do you know what? Let's start just there because it's next door. So we might as well do that. So if we drop that there, do you know what, actually? Can we just increase, how big a circle can that make? Like if we do that there, why isn't that picking up that nuclear waste? That's going green. That's pollution. Why is it not picking up those bits as well? We'll just put it there. Oh, there you go. Right. So they should clear those 3 bits. And then we'll clear this bit. There's a bit here which I won't mind getting rid of. Maybe those 2. There's somebody stood over there. Colonist Riley is infected. Right, we need to have a look at that. And there's quite a lot of pollution over there. So we need to get rid of that as well. But okay, at least they're done. Right, hello. Who are you? What are you doing? Riley, you work at the environmental station. What? No, you don't. I don't think you do work at the environmental station because Lillian and Alexander work at the environmental station and you do not. Also, this is not the environmental station. This is the burial pit. And Harper works there. Now, what we are going to do is somebody, again, suggested this in the comments. There's no point having someone work there. There's nobody to bury. So they're just sort of a wasted person just sort of standing around here. So we might as well clear them out of there. Why aren't you going to get well? Because you're infected. It doesn't really make any sense. Oh, there you go. Right, you finally realise that you don't feel very well. The fact that you're glowing in the dark and your arm is hanging off. So there you go. You're going to go and get treatment. Okay, lovely. Right, who is available? It's Mike. Okay, Mike. See if you can avoid injury. That would be perfect. Yes, well done, my good man. Okay, 351 science points. Let's go and have a look at what we can get now. I'm thinking advanced farming is going to be the most useful thing we can get because we can get bigger fields and bigger fields means more food out of them. More food means everybody's happy and we've got more ingredients to take to the little cookhouse thing. So let's get that. That's the only thing we're going to get. because it used up 200 research points, it leaves us, 49 shy of getting some other bits and bobs. So, yes, we can't do much else with it, but I think that makes sense, doesn't it? Medium fields and large fields. So we'll get that. Now, does that mean that we can now plant other things as well? Oh, hang on a minute. Where is it? There. So if we put down a medium field, right, where can we put a medium field? I mean, we could put medium field there or there if we clear all this waste out of the way. Do you know what? Let's wait for the new bods, the environmental research folks, to clear out all this waste. And maybe we'll start putting some farms down here. That could be quite handy. Or over here, look, there's a bit of a gap around here, so we could start putting some there. But yeah, we're a little bit pushed for space because of the nuclear waste that's around us. So yeah, maybe we'll wait for them to clear all this stuff out of the way, and then we'll put down some fields. Oh, okay, this is intriguing. So Kate's explored this area here, and in between these sort of mountains in this valley, there is a crashed plane, and it has in it 39 metal, which would be very useful, but the hazard thing is up to 3 terrifying red skulls. There is a 33% chance of danger. I mean, if we put her in there, is she just going to die? What we might do is, because she has 100 health, I doubt if we send her in there, it's going to kill her instantly. I imagine she might take quite a lot of damage, but she's not going to lose 100 damage. So let's send her in and just see what happens. If she takes 10, then great. If she takes 75, then yeah, maybe we won't do it again. But if we can go and grab even 10 metal from there and then bring it back home, that's got to be quite useful. That's got to be a useful thing. But that is probably the most dangerous in terms of the skulls. That's the most dangerous thing we have seen on the map so far. So, okay, we'll have a little play with that when she actually gets her turn come round again. And Rico is scavenging the last of the antibiotics, and he took a bit of damage. The antibiotics exploded on him, or the helicopter did, or whatever. But there we go. So he's got the antibiotics. He's also got some components and some plastic as well. So yeah, the next thing he can do is he can come home, he can have a little rest, he can have a sit down, he can put his feet up, have a nice cup of tea, and then when he's healthy, he can go back exploring. Okay, so another little situation thing has popped up. I was going to say that there is another choice for us to make, but as you can see, there is not a choice to make because we haven't got any of those options. So it says a small group of your colonists have come up with a request. Times are tough for everyone, and thus they want to organise a harvest feast to cheer people up. There's more than enough doom and gloom going around already. It would require digging into your food stockpile, though. Normally, I would be absolutely on board with that. I would go, yes, a feast of corn, minus 16 corn. We clearly don't have enough corn. A feast of fish, 10 fish. We have 1 fish, 1 sad, sorry fish. So that's not going to help. And a feast of meat, 8 venison. How much have we got? 4. So we can't do any of that. I mean, we could have a feast of potatoes. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Or we could have a feast of proper food. We've got actual meals. We've got mixed meals now with meat and vegetables. So we could have that. But no, that's fine. So this is no doubt going to make everyone very grumpy indeed. You do your best explaining to people that the colony can't spare any resources for a feast. There's little argument against the harsh realities, but a sense of disappointment is evident from their faces. And you say I can't spare any resources. There aren't any resources of the type that you want. We could have had a protein bar feast. That would have been lovely. But okay, right. Everyone gets a little bit sad. It's not going very well in Happy Land. People are just not happy. The happiness is minus 58 because we declined the request. I mean, you didn't give me much choice. I couldn't do anything about the request. Also, we have removed all the berries. Okay, let's actually set this work area to... there's some berries there. Go and grab those ones. Only 11, so that'll be done pretty quickly. How are they doing at removing the slime? Like, does it get smaller? I'm not entirely sure it does get smaller. Yeah, 49 out of 61. They're hacking at it. So yeah, they just sort of stand at the side and hack at it. Okay, 45 out of 61. Okay, so they are doing it. It is sort of very slowly going. Right, Mike, your job. If I can just queue this up, Mike, can you just come home? Like, can I queue you up to go over there? Can you just come straight home? Can I do that? No. Okay. I can't sort of queue his actions up. We'll just put you there. Okay, here we go. Let's send Kate into this downed airliner thing and just see how damaged she gets. So here we go. So is she going to take any damage? 100. She avoided everything there. She avoided everything. She just went in and went, yeah, don't worry about it. I got 26 metal. It's fine. So she didn't take any damage at all. Oh, well done, Kate. Well done, you. some more survivors have turned up. I mean, you can join. You're absolutely welcome to join. 6 adults, that's quite good because that's more people able to man more buildings and do more carrying and get stuff moving around. We are going to get obliterated by meteors very, very shortly. Do you want to know this? There might be some meteors falling right on your heads. So you can join, that's fine. Just prepare to maybe be killed by a falling meteor. Okay, yes, we'll accept this. Now, they do bring with them 50 bits of venison, some tools, and some clothing. We do also have Makawi, who looks pretty good. She's got quite a good boost to action points. She is okay at research. Unfortunately, no fighty stuff going on. Not really. She recovers quite quickly and she's got a good scavenger bonus. She has 3. So when she goes scavenging, that's quite good. So she gets a multiplier out of the building. So she doesn't have to go into buildings quite so many times to get the resources out. So that's quite handy. Yes, you can all come in. Now, we might all get hit by meteors. Do you know what? Let's send her out and about. So let's send you... yeah, let's have a look. So what do you like again? So scavenge and research. The thing is, though, all the scavenging things have now got people around them. So I don't really know how this is going to go. Do you know what? What have they got? Hang on. There. They've got defense of 0. They've got no defense at all. Let's do a little bit of an experiment with you. So I realise that we've got these sort of relatively young, capable folk who have not done any fighting. The first person that we get to go and do some fighting is, elderly? Is she elderly? An older woman. So here we go. We're going to get an older folk to go out here and have a fight with you there. Because that's what we're going to do. And we're going to see if you're any good at scavenging and stuff. So yeah, I feel a bit bad. All these young folk here sending an old person out to go and do the fighting. Never mind. You apparently need some tools. Planks have been depleted. Okay. What were we looking for over there? Planks. Right, okay. Well, there's a work area thing just there. Let's put that there. Drop that there. Where are they getting planks from? From over there? What was going on with that over here? Planks have been depleted. You're still getting that concrete ruin. Oh, they're doing that great big retrieval thing over there, aren't they now? Even though that is looking a bit full. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they're grabbing loads of stuff. Can we actually? Now I've got 12 metal. Can we build one of the proper storehouses? That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Where would they be? There. No, where would we store things? There. A general storage, 22 metal. Everything takes so much metal. Stop taking up so much metal. Oh my goodness me. In the warehouse, all we've got is 4 tools. Do you know what? We'll have to deal without it for now. We'll have to deal without it until we get our great big metal boost. Yeah, that's filling up as well. The stockpile is 99% full. There is another stockpile down here, folks. You have to start using this one, I'm afraid. Oh, also, we're going to start getting hit on the head by meteors. So there we go. Right, so we have to sit and be patient now. I don't think we can move time on quite quick. Right, so one of our shanties is damaged. That's fine. We're going to get quite a lot of buildings damaged. Another shanty is damaged. The gate? Does the gate take damage? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if the gate takes any damage. But yeah, we're certainly... Oh, look at this. It's hitting the residential areas. It's hit that. That's not taken any damage, apparently. Even though it just got clearly hit by a meteor. The logging camp is absolutely fine. Okay. Right, so we need to start getting these things repaired. Repair. The meteors really don't like this water well up here. They really don't like that well. They've hit that well many times. Right, repair all these things. Okay, it's all fine. This is all good. I think we've got plenty of resources to repair things with. So repair, wood. Oh my goodness, we're taking a lot of damage. That thing needs repairing. It's a shame there's not a sort of repair all button. Scrapper is critically damaged. Oh, hang on. Might as well go and move people about whilst we can. Everyone else is being properly battered by meteors. But do you know what? Yay, everyone here is able to move about. Right, you. Go back into here and try and grab that last 13 metal. What happened? Oh. You're... Oh. Oh, okay. Right. Kate's dead. There's me saying, hey! Oh, that didn't go at all well, did it? There's me going, hey, surely she won't lose 100 damage. Yeah, she lost 100 damage. Oh dear. So she's just died and took with her all that metal that we did have. Right. Okay. Well, there we go. Sorry, Kate. I'm really sorry. that didn't go according to plan at all. Mike, just come home and be really safe. Be really, really safe. And you as well. At least you're in our territory now. Like you're in our little area. There we go. Okay. Oh no, that didn't work well at all. I don't really understand how that works. I don't really know how you figure out how much damage you're going to take from that. But clearly, she took a lot of damage from that. Well, there we go. Hang on, let's just go back and tell everybody. You lot, I know that... Oh, hang on, the meteor's gone. Are we done? I know this place has been completely obliterated by meteors. Also, Kate's dead. Sorry about that. Also, we could do with the scrapper not being destroyed, because that's quite an important building. Oh, you've arrived, have you? Hello. Okay, so you, Mr. Panhead Golf Batman. What do you... Not Batman, not Golf Batman, or the Batman might play golf. Accept the offer of 3 tools minus 25 fibre. We do have quite a lot of fibre. We could do that. What else do you have? The risk is, when you say what else do you have, you can't come back to these offers. I'd like the medicine, but we haven't got 25 fish. Tools are always useful. We could just do that. Let's just go for that, shall we? Minus 25 fibre plus 3 tools. That's got to be very useful. Yay, there we go. I mean, why we can't do more than one trade with him, I do not know. But there we go. Right, so he just clears off. Yeah, Kate's a bit dead. She went into a plane and it was very dangerous and it fell on her. I mean, it was all her own choice. She was no way coerced into doing that. Of course not. Oh no, the burial pit. The burial pit is smouldering from a meteor impact. Okay, right. Everyone run around and repair things, please, including this. Can we up the priority on repairing this? Can we make that really, really important to repair? I don't think we can. Hopefully people will just repair it. Well, yeah, I mean, yes, it looks like you're repairing it. You should probably put the fire out first. I would have thought that's probably the best course of action, but okay. All right, so you're getting on with it. Let's just move time on. I think everything else is pretty much repaired. Maybe the thing over there isn't repaired. Ah, there you go. The fire is out. So the only thing left is the slightly smouldering burial pit. Hopefully somebody will get to that sooner. Oh, there you go. There's someone there now. Yay! Okay. So we have survived another meteor storm. So we started heat wave, 2 meteor storms. Wonder what the next thing is going to be. Also, how is that looking? 5 out of 61 for this big puddle of nuclear waste. That is very good. Okay, let's attack these people. Although now I am very, very wary about how this is going to work. So here we go. Let's have a fight. Let's see how this works. I do not understand how this is going to work at all. They've got 9 hit points as opposed to our 100. So let's see what happens. So if we run in, we go bash. So we try and punch them a bit. I don't know what's going on. So did we lose much? We lost 14 and they lost 6. So we can attack them again next time and they will go down. So how on earth did that work out? So they lost 6 of their sort of health points and we've got an attack of 1. I don't fully understand how that's calculated, but okay. And then we lost 14 and they've got an attack of 10. So I don't quite know what the numbers are there, but okay, whatever, it's fine. Right, everybody, let's just get building and doing stuff. If we could move this nuclear waste thing out of the way, that would be grand. This one will be even better. Because I kind of would like to put the farms and stuff up here. But okay, the scrap is no longer critically damaged. How are we doing for concrete up in that area as well? We'd have quite a lot of concrete, which is very encouraging. So yeah, you're over here. That's done. What we might do is now, that stockpile, we don't need to go and grab planks. We don't need concrete. I think maybe we leave them for now. I think maybe we just don't get them grabbing anything. Just leave it for a bit. And the nuclear waste has been depleted, as it puts it. And it's gone off the map. Hooray! Now, does this fill up? Does this fill up? Like, do we have to do anything with it? Or do they dispose of it somehow in this thing here? Do we, I don't know, burn it or something? I do not know. I mean, there's a glowy thing there. I assume that doesn't fill up. We're not going to get to a limit. It's going, right, it's full of nuclear waste. You need to build another one. So hopefully that will just, they'll start be able to remove all of these things. If they can work on that one, that would be great. Okay, Specialist Rico has made it back home, so he's just going to sit here and just chill out for a bit and get his health back. He's dropped off all the resources, which is marvellous. I think what we need to look at now is getting some more water provided to our people, because we've obviously got lots of new people coming in and they are drinking water, which is all good because, they need to do that so they don't die. But we're going to run out. We're going to run out. If anybody else joins, we're going to be on a negative sort of balance for water. That's going to be a bad thing. We do have some in storage, which is okay, but I would rather keep on top of the demand. Now, I am aware we could build a water well, and it does say they decrease the productivity if you put wells close to each other. Now, I'm aware that that is not the case. That is not the case in the game as it stands right now. If you put two next to each other, they work exactly the same. It is all fine. And the thing about this is, I kind of think that I get that a little bit, because you build a well, you build one next to it, they're both going to be sort of tapping into the same water source. The only thing is that the distance on this thing is huge. The distance on that is massive. So up there, we've got a well, and down here we've got a well. I think they only just... The borders are very, very close. There's one over here. I mean, we could in theory put one over here now. But I mean, if you want to have 10 wells, they're gonna be spread really, really far apart. I think this area needs to be a little tiny bit smaller because it's just a little bit too grand. I mean, we could put one over. Where does that go to? That goes to there. I kind of want to put one down here. So we just put a well down here. Now, yes, I could stack them next to each other, but in the spirit of how they're supposed to work, I'm going to try and play it like we should. I'm going to try and do it properly. So, we've got a well there. So the edge of that well cuts just around here, look. So if we put a well, say, there, and started building down into this area, that might be quite good. So let's drop a well just there. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere. Yes, we'll sort that out. It's also near some lovely nuclear waste. Marvellous. So we'll get some roads, because I love a road. Oh, yeah, we can put paved roads down now. Takes a bit longer, but we can have paved roads. And for some reason, it requires no construction. So the paving just magically comes out of the air. Let's get a paved road, shall we? Why not? Our first paved road can come round the back of that water thing. There we go. And then it could stretch round to there, like that. And then we can have a paved road coming around the side just there. Okay, marvellous. There we go. So then we've got a bit of space here to build in as well, because this was where the nuclear waste was. So there you go, folks. You've got a job to do now. You've got to go over here, pave a road and build a well. Okay, let's use our scavenger to finish off these guys then. So we'll run in, we'll beat them up a bit more, or shoot them, or whatever we're doing. It looks like a bit of fisticuffs. So okay, so we attacked them. Do we take any damage? 86. No, so we didn't take any damage then. So we must attack first. And now that thing is clear. So we could go and pick up loads of planks if we wanted, which is quite useful to know. So what we'll do is we'll pick up the planks. There's a bit of danger and stuff, so we'll see how we get on. And then we'll go back here. We'll heal you up. And then, yeah, let's send Mike then over here to go and grab all that metal. But Mike is currently over here. So, yeah, it's going to take a little while. But, yeah, now we know that fighting is possible. And it's probably easier than trying to go into a place which is incredibly hazardous. Sorry, Kate. Then, at least that's achievable. At least we can do that. And we know that we're probably going to be okay. For goodness sake. Okay, right. Some slavers have arrived. And again, looking at the options, we've got no choice. But here we go. Let's read the stuff. A large and imposing convoy of well-armed bandits approaches the gate. A couple of henchmen drag small groups of captives from behind the trucks while the leader addresses you. You there, behind the gate. Get over here. I've got a fresh batch of eager workers willing to participate in whatever you're doing there. For a reasonable price, of course. He barks. So, we could trade 10 clothing. We've only got 2, so that's miles off. 36 venison. Have we got any venison at all? We have no venison of any kind. In fact, we've not got anything except the prepared food, which is probably all right. But, yeah, we've got no venison. Minus 25 medicine? Are you mad? So, no, we haven't got anything. So no, we can't rescue these people. So they're just going to have to just go back and keep being the whim of these horrible slaving folk. So, sorry. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my word. That is a very heavy hit there. The leader seems more disappointed than angry at the response. Getting all high and mighty, eh? You could have saved some of these runts, you know. There's no telling what the other owners will do to them. He grins. Maybe we'll add some of you to our catalogue next time we're around these parts. The leader threatens as they pack up the vehicles and speed away. Once again, I'm not actually being high and mighty. I'm not getting presented with options that I can do anything with. So I'm declining because I've got no other choice. I'd love to have taken those people. You could have had all of the planks. You could have had all of the planks and some medicine and some tools and some of these things, components. You could have had components. But no, you wanted specific things, which we don't have. So here we go. Right, that's going to be huge. That is a massive hit. Oh dear. Okay, minor bandit event. A happiness level of minus 875. But well rested gives us +5. So, at least we've got that going for us. Okay, there is a nagging message telling us that we are low on clothes and we should make some at the tailor. Now, we don't have a tailor right now. However, they're not actually that bad to build. 10 planks, loads of those, 6 plastic, bit of that, and 4 concrete. We've got loads of that. So that's okay. And they use 3 of that there, 3 fibre, to make 1 unit of clothes. We've got 39 fibre. So we might as well just turn all that into clothes. That's going to be quite useful. So yeah, okay, we'll get this in. Where can it sit? Kind of want it to sit maybe up here. Okay, actually, can we put it in there? I want to know. This is where the that thing is going to be, the remembrance, whatever it was. What is it called? A thing where they go and remember. What is it? The memorial. In fact, can we build that? Yes, we can. Okay, let's get the memorial in here because I wanted that to come into here because this is the middle. This is the central point, and this is going to make people happy. Because at the minute, Happy Land is not a happy place. So there we go. We'll get that in. And then we shall get ourselves where is it? There, a tailor. The tailor can just sort of tuck behind. That's fine. There you go. You can sort of go just there. Marvellous. So a couple more buildings added. So, it gives people something to do when all these people are idling around the place. It uses up some resources, frees up some room in the stockpile and what have you. So, now hopefully this thing will help. Hopefully this thing here, this memorial, will help a little bit. So a memorial shrine where colonists can honour those who lost their lives during the apocalypse and in the aftermath. This won't bring anyone back, but provides happiness and a sense of purpose for those still living. So all the goods are still in there. They've all been provided. In fact, both buildings are being constructed right now. That was very, very terrifyingly efficient. What is going on there? The tailor's going to be pretty much complete. There you go. The 2 buildings are done. Let's have a quick look. Okay. It looks interesting. So it's got a bowling pin thing and some stars and a sort of hand with a V for victory type thing. And then it's a sort of a kind of higgledy-piggledy concrete block. And then lots of candles and things around it. Okay. Hopefully this place is a little bit better. So here we go. Somebody's working here. Yeah, they're already making clothes, which is brilliant. They're clearing out that nuclear waste, which is also very good. Specialists are ready. Oh, okay. Yeah, you go and grab the stuff. Absolutely. Go in and grab the stuff. It should be relatively safe. So, you can go in, grab 1 more triple, get you some planks, then you can come back home as well. I just saw a little flurry of happy faces sort of ripple across the colony there, and I thought, what on earth is going on? So they're still a little bit sad because of that bandit event. They're a little tiny bit happy because they're well rested, and there's a little tiny bit of happiness because a child has been born. Oh, that's very good news. Hooray! Some good news. Also, the bad news though, low on food. Maybe we should possibly look at that. So now, let's go to there. Let's get down. Do we want to do a large field? Grows food slowly but in large quantities. Certain catastrophes can wipe out the harvest completely. How about let's go for medium? Let's go for a medium field just to start with. Let's put it there so it can sit just there. And then we'll get ourselves a path around the edge as well. And we'll go for the paved road because why wouldn't you? So we'll bring that round like that and then up to connect just there. So we've got access to the field. And do you know what? Why don't we put, whilst we're here, we can fit a small field in there, can we? Can we get a small field in that gap? Why not put a small field in as well? Might as well. There's space for it, so we'll put that in. Don't know what that is. What on earth is that? What is going on here? Hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's rats on the field? Are they rats? There might be rats on the field causing us some problems. I don't know how we deal with rats. Go and deal with the rats. Go and kill the rats, please. I'm also an odd fellow is at the gate. Hello? Oh, it's you. It's Dr. Wizard again. You were very good before. So, okay, let's try again. Although now I think maybe it's all going to be all sorts of terrible. But, whatever. Cure all your colonists for... we haven't got anyone injured, though, have we? I don't think there's anybody injured. So there's no point. There's no point because people aren't poorly. So, okay, no, we'll pass on that. No, but it's carefully researched mixture of cornflower, herbs, and antelope, each with a pinch of crushed glowy rock. I spared no expense developing it. Some people have no appreciation for science or magics. He bids you farewell and shuffles off into the wilderness. Yeah, but we didn't need you. We didn't need you because there's no one poorly. Okay, fine. There you go. We turned him away. He wasn't very happy there, was he? The sawmill. Let's clear that bit out. Let's get rid of that as well. So there we go. So yeah, the sawmill is turning... that's turning the logs into planks. What was down here then? What's that? A logging camp. Oh, it's turning the wood into firewood. Of course it is. Yes, for our cookhouse here to operate. Okay, good. That's marvellous. Okay, we need to pick a crop. I mean, I thought maybe we'd get more choices, but clearly not. We've either got corn or we've got potatoes. Let's go for a big field of corn, shall we? Let's go for a big field of corn, and the little field can be potatoes when that's done. So, okay, we'll have potatoes for that one. So we've got 2 small potato fields just to keep things going. And then we've got ourselves a big, well, medium-sized cornfield and a smaller one. Okay, low on food, yes. Clothing has entirely ran out, even though I think we do have you working quite hard to make clothes. Obviously, we're going through them. Metal has been depleted. Botherations. Okay, right, move work area. Oh, no, there's another one. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, go and get that. That's another 72 metal. That's going to be very, very useful. 2 constructions finished, and people are able to do some stuff. Right, you nip in and grab that wood. In your own time. There you go. Wood. And right, Mike. Oh no, it's not Mike. It's you. It's Rico. Where do we want to send you? Do we send you over here to have a fight with these guys to see if you can get rid of them and then reveal areas around here? Let's, you know what? Let's give it a go, shall we? Let's go and have a little bit of fisticuffs with these raiders over here. I think we might add another person to our trapper as well. So let's up that. Oh, that's quite good. You've got your twin sister working with you. So, yeah, that would just be quite good. We've got 2 people going to grab the animals that are around the place, like rabbits and deer and whatever. So I assume that 2 people means they just do it twice as quick. So what we might do is, let's also build another one of those. Let's build another trapper. I'd love to build them close to this one, but I can't, unfortunately. So let's just build it on the edge of this field here. This is like a little sort of food growing sort of gathering area. So we'll put that just there, get another trapper in. And they don't have like a work zone, I don't think. They just go round and just get meat wherever they can find it. So yeah, I guess with 2 of them on board, now that's just going to go quicker. So we're just going to get more meat quicker, which is very good. Colonist Alexander is homeless. Oh, why is that? Alexander, I do apologise. Hang on, we'll try and sort that out. Oh, brilliant. And you're a child. I mean, there's a school. Go and live in the school for a bit. Okay, right, hang on. Can we get another house? Can we get ourselves another beautiful shanty somewhere or other? That would be great if we could. I mean, can we fit it in there? No, unfortunately not. There's all sorts of stuff around there that gets in the way. I mean, can we fit it in there? No. Do you know what? It might have to go down here. We might have to build another little sort of residential area over this way. That's not so bad. Yeah, we'll build a shanty. There we go. Do you know what, actually? Probably a good idea. Do you want to build another one of those? Do you know what? For now, no. We'll leave it for now. Somebody's working as a trapper. Okay, lovely. Right, move time on. Let's see what happens next. I'd like to know what kind of terrible event is going to happen next. Apart from we're going to have no clothes to wear. it's going to be the nudist colony, the survival colony where nobody wears any clothes because we can't make any. A couple of colonists approach you requesting permission to open the gate. They've heard animal noises not too far away and would like to go hunting. It's dangerous business where people might get injured or worse, but the food could come in handy. Now that's very appropriate you say that because we currently have no food at all. We have 0 food. We produce 29 and we consume 30. So yeah, we've got nothing. There is not anything to eat in this place at all. So let the party go for a hunt. Yes, let's go and do that and hopefully you'll come back with something. Oh, thank goodness. Hunters return with meat. There was a herd some ways outside the gate, grazing the glowing grass. Their crude tactics paid off and the colony received a nice hunch of meat. I've never heard that expression before. Okay, a hunch of meat it is. 30 venison will gladly take some food. Thank you very much. That won't last very long, I don't imagine. And now... Are there any berries that we can just go and very cheaply sort of grab? But, oh, look at that. Hang on. Can we increase the size of that? That's a lot of berries that we can go and grab. That is sort of free food. It's just sitting on the map. That's brilliant at the moment. So yeah, we'll have that. And hopefully that will have stopped everyone from starving to death. Freddy is infected and we've got low tools and hardly any clothing. And yeah, we've not got a lot of anything, including food, tools, clothes, water. We've not really got much of anything. But yeah, everything is fine. Oh, the good news is that great big puddle of nuclear waste just here is now gone. So at least that is out the way. So we could, if we wanted to, start building around here. And Rico is going to go and have a bit of a fight with these guys over here. So let's see if he can manage. So 100. So they've gone down by 2. So they're on now 6 out of 8. And we have gone down to 89. Okay. So it's going to take us, 3 more goes to get rid of them out of there. I suppose they are in a bandit camp rather than just a bandit lair. That's probably a little bit more fortified. They've got a bit more defence. Fortunately, they're not that good at attacking. Okay, right, that's going to take a heck of a long time. 3 more of your goes to whittle them down to nothing. But okay, I think you'll be fine, maybe. although you know what happened to Kate lingers heavy on the mind. But yeah, maybe you'll be fine. I don't know. I now don't know. Maybe they'll pull out some master stroke and attack us, and it'll be really damaging. I don't know. But from what we just saw there, you'll be fine. It'll just take quite a long time. Okay, an event has popped up which is called Partycalypse, which doesn't really work, but okay, I'll go with it. The sound of predominantly tone-deaf singing fills the air, accompanied by makeshift drums and horns. A group of about a dozen colourfully dressed people approach you. It's the end of the world, man. Why waste your time cutting grass or whatever? We go out on style. We've got food and stuff, so let us in and join up. They proceed to opening several crates of food and seem eager to share. Let them in and have them join the party. Let them in at times to keep their distance or deny their request. Do you know what? It's called Happy Land. We've got to let these people in. They're probably terrible, horrible people. They're going to come in. We're going to let them in. They're going to kill loads of people, kidnap them and take all the food or whatever. But I think they might just be like, hippies. Be like apocalypse hippies. So let's let them in, shall we? Oh, brilliant. Okay. Okay. We did get something. Righteous. Let's party like it's whatever year it is now. The group hauls several crates of food to the colony. After a brief moment of apprehension, people join in on the festivities. But after the never-ending party has departed, several colonists fall ill. Something the party brought in was tainted. And now you have the sick to deal with. So we've got 20 venison. 4 colonists are infected. But we do get a 30 happiness boost. Hooray. There was a feast. Okay, so look, and let's just take a moment to savour that image there. Happy people. And the average happiness in Happy Land is good. So some people are ill, some people are tired. That's just because they're hungover. But yes, there we go. So people are paying their respects. A child was born, but more importantly, a feast gives us 1,170 happiness, which is brilliant. And on that note, I think we'll leave it there for now. Everyone's very jolly, which is wonderful. Food is looking a little bit better again now. We've kind of scraped that back up to 56 from nothing. Obviously, that venison helped, and we've gone and grabbed some berries and what have you. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Resources are looking okay. Our specialists are out there doing some exploring. I would like to get some more science points in because, part of the excitement is unlocking all of the lovely things and getting on with that and building all the new stuff. But yeah, you know what? We'll carry on. We'll do some more next time out and just see how we get on. But yeah, we'll finish up for the moment. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to the Geek Cupboard to keep up to date with how we get on here in Surviving the Aftermath. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Ted, run quicker, Ted. Oh, Ted is green. Oh dear. Timmy is looking very bad. Okay, there's still the same amount of water. I'm guessing we didn't get robbed. We got robbed. In no way is this going to break the radio, Ted. And you've broken the radio, Ted.